dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Keaton Hall. We begin tonight with breaking news out of Laurel County. A body was found near March's Branch off of Laurel Lake today. Fishermen found the body, who was identified as 34-year-old Justin Hamblin from London. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow morning in Frankfort to determine the cause of death. The investigation by Kentucky Fish and Wildlife and the Laurel County Sheriff's Office is ongoing. A person needed to be rescued after they fell 80 feet off of a cliff in Wolfe County on Saturday. Officials said the person was climbing on the railing of a deck at the Cliff View Resort in Campton before the fall. Members of the Wolfe County Search and Rescue Team created a rappel line down to the patient and discovered they had severe injuries. A helicopter evacuation was requested but had to be canceled due to the high wind conditions. Officials said they packaged the patient in a rescue litter and lifted them to the top of the cliff, where the patient was taken away by ambulance. There wasn't any more word on their condition at this time. In Powell County, a person was rescued after falling 90 feet. Saturday morning around 1 a.m., Red Star Wilderness EMS responded to Hollerwood Park in Stanton for a person who had reportedly fallen 50 feet. When paramedics arrived, they found a person who had actually fallen 90 feet, striking at least one ledge. According to officials, the person was suffering from a possible spinal injury, broken limbs, and potentially hypothermia. The individual was transported to the University of Kentucky Trauma Center. In Wayne County, a local business was robbed at gunpoint early Sunday morning. Officials say they got a call from an employee of a business on Kentucky Highway 167. The caller said that she had been robbed at gunpoint. When deputies arrived, the employee told them while she was closing for the night, a man entered the store carrying a handgun with his face covered. She told officials that the man forced her to the back of the store and shut off the electricity. The male then took what was in the cash register and left the business on foot. The employee was not hurt in the robbery. Officials say there is currently a person of interest as their investigation continues. Staying in Wayne County, police say a man was shot during a suspected break-in attempt. Officials say the shooting happened at a home off of Highway 3284 just before midnight on Saturday. Police believe the man was attempting to force his way into the home when the homeowner shot him. There was a child inside the house at the time of the break-in. The victim needed to be airlifted to the University of Kentucky Hospital for the gunshot wound. There were no other injuries at the time. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office is continuing that investigation.
Well, the weather was awesome to close out the weekend. Plenty of sunshine and blue sky on Sunday. Also some warmer temperatures, and those above average temperatures will continue into tonight. Most of us right now in those middle to upper 50s, even some lower 60s at this hour in Breathitt County. 59 for Pikeville, 51 in Manchester, and 55 for Somerset and London. We do fall into the upper 40s and lower 50s as we go overnight tonight. So we stay above average as you wake up on Monday morning under a partly to mostly cloudy sky. You can see right now on radar we are tracking some cloud cover, and that will continue as we go into tonight. The good news, we are dry, but that's also going to change as we get into Monday. Notice back to the west, showers over portions of Illinois and Missouri, and those are pushing off into our direction. We'll track those out in just a few minutes. Keaton?
Thank you, Cameron. 2-year-old Daisy Whitaker of Harlan County is what her mom calls a living miracle. Daisy has been battling numerous health complications throughout her life. And as she approaches her 3rd birthday, Daisy's mom, Courtney, is working to make her birthday even more special this year. WYMT's Alyssa Williams checked in with Courtney and Daisy to learn more.
2-year-old Daisy Whitaker may look like a normal, healthy toddler, but her daily routine tells a different story.
Count with me. 2, 3. We can be doing perfect right now. You can see her playing with me. You can see her talking and reacting to me. We can go to bed tonight. She could start breathing deeply. She could start throwing up, and then she could end up on the ventilator next week.
Daisy was born 10 weeks early, with doctors uncovering her numerous health issues that would plague her day-to-day life.
She was born with tracheoesophageal fistula, the esophageal atresia, bronchopulmonary dysplasia, which is her lung disease. It's better known as BPD. Severe asthma, her tracheomalacia, her vocal cord paralysis, dysplasia and oral eversions, which is why she had her G-tooth placed, and caudal regression syndrome.
These conditions fill Daisy's days with treatments, doctor's visits, and a fear that a simple illness can land her in the hospital.
Sometimes it's hard because I have to tell her, no, you can't go out and hang out at the playground. There's too many kids, or you can't go back to the church nursery. You know, 2 or 3 of them might have a runny nose, or you can't go here, you can't do this. And I'm constantly saying no, 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 just to protect her.
With Daisy's 3rd birthday coming up, her mom, Courtney, wanted to celebrate in a creative yet safe way.
We said, let's throw Daisy a birthday parade and see who wants to join, and we didn't even care if it was like 2 or 3 little people.
Courtney shared her plans on Facebook and received an outpouring of community support.
They hopped right on board, and so far we have like all of the county really just for my little girl's birthday, and it's just so sweet.
On Thursday, Daisy and Courtney will be standing at the end of their street, hoping to make Daisy's birthday the best one yet.
Kind of my theory for the whole thing is we don't know what tomorrow holds for Daisy, you know? It can change as quick as overnight. So we want every day to be special, but we want every birthday to be extremely special.
Continuing to defy the odds, one birthday at a time.
Look, tell them, say, Daisy's strong.
Daisy's strong.
In Harlan County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Daisy's mom, Courtney Broughton, says doctors hope Daisy's condition will get better as she gets older. Daisy's birthday parade will be happening this Thursday at 5:30. If you're in the area and would like to get involved in the parade, you can visit our website at WYMT.com for a little more information. Multiple churches in the Kentucky River Valley are coming together in unison ahead of the Easter holiday. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox details how they plan to combine talents for a worship event.
This is their 4th and final rehearsal. Every voice together has formed into a fine tune.
We have the best voices from 14 churches in this area all coming together, and it's going to be a very worshipful service.
Worship leaders found the idea of collaborating for a cantata as a way to celebrate Easter, and this will be their first edition.
This will be a great opportunity to collaborate with the musicians throughout the county because we have tons and tons and tons of talent.
The idea of going beyond denominations and working together did not seem daunting either.
We have a real sense of cooperation in this community. I see it in many different areas, but we are just especially delighted that 14 are coming together for this one event.
The event will include biblical narrations, singing, and a little brass too. In Hazard, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
The cantata will be held at New Hope Church on Sunday, April 2nd at 6 p.m. Coming up at 11, former President Donald Trump is doubling down on what he claims is a fake investigation.
And we stay dry tonight, but showers are possible for your Monday morning commute. Tracking those rain chances next.